Mike Christner here with HD Pocket Doors at the Pocket Door Workshop. We're about to give you a little tour in the back. We've got TJ, our foreman here.
I'm TJ Anselmo, shop foreman here at HD Pocket Doors. So let's go take a look. All right, so the main part of our shop, we have our LVL storage, our track storage, and our steel and track and LVLs. Basically, this entire area is where we stock all of our material. 24 foot long, so any custom door height or width, we have all the material to make whatever you need. Nothing is out of the question for us here. We stock all shapes and sizes, 3/4 by 1.5 inch steel, 1.5 by 1.5 inch steel, 1.25 by 1.25 inch steel. And for all of our different tracks, we have black anodized, we have regular aluminum, all the different manufacturers that we offer. This is kind of our boneyard for all of our long material in this area. This area up here to the left is where Nick does all of the steel cutting. So anytime a door frame is ordered, we don't have anything waiting around on the shelves for your order. So you put an order in, it's custom made for you, cuts it to length, cuts the cladding, has them ready to go for the next few orders. Over to my left is our table saw, router box, miter box area. This is where Joe is going to cut all of the lumber, get everything ready for our custom orders. We do a lot of custom orders. There's very rarely a standard frame purchase from here at HD Pocket Doors. What he's working on right now is some tabletop display frames. If you're interested in putting one of these in your showroom, please reach out. We make a lot of these, ship them out. It's a good way to showcase our product on a much smaller version, but accurate to the products that we use. So as you can see above us, we have a mighty dust collection system. We create a lot of dust here in the warehouse, and every machine that has a hookup is connected to a dust collection system, and definitely helps out. We produce probably 150 gallons of sawdust every 4 or 5 days, and there's a lot of cutting wood going around here. So I think that's probably good for this area. Back here in Roy's area, he is in charge of all of our post brackets and D floor guides that we manufacture. We do use custom floor guides here that require a slot at the bottom of your door. We have found over the years that is the best way to keep your door centered, running smoothly inside of your pocket. Our post brackets are powder coated for weather and, try to prevent rust, but we have to stock up on these. When you do as many frames as we do, you got to have a lot of these ready. It takes 4 per frame. But this is the area that we do a lot of steel cutting, as well as cutting our 2-inch cups that go onto our 16-inch flat bars. The key floor guides, those things fly out just as fast as every frame. We get those in bulk also, 16 foot long. So this rack is where we have our 16-foot tracks and our double tracks. If you have a set of bypass doors, you would be using one of our double tracks right here. You can hang 2 doors in there, soft close open. It's a cool feature. So coming over to Norm's area, Norm is our production specialist. He basically builds every single frame that anybody purchases from HD Pocket Doors. And with him and Joe together, if you were in a bind, we could probably make and build and ship out a frame for you in a couple of hours. That's how quick these guys can knock it out, It is incredible. He can come over here, put together 20 or 25 frames in a day. And, he's been doing this for a very long time. But this is a production. This is where all the magic happens. All of your measurements, your 30 seconds, your 64, everything's taken into consideration when putting these frames together. The more work we do here means the less work that you have to do when you put our frame in. Moving over to the shipping area. Oh, get a look at this one. Look at this. This is a super custom header right here. Probably about 11-inch wall they got going in here. Soft open, soft close. We'll make a frame for any wall thickness you got. No problem for us. You're not going to have to do anything either. You tell us what your wall thickness is, what door you're putting in, we'll make it for you. All you got to do is hang the frame, hang the door. You're done. Moving over to the shipping area here. Check out this pallet. This has a pair of 99-inch doors on here. Our pallet is 200 inches long. That is nearly a 32-foot rough opening, but this is how you're buying in bulk from us. This is how you're getting it. We custom make our pallets, super heavy duty, just like our frames. Everything is labeled, your door numbers, your rough openings, Any POs you have, we make it as easy as we can for you to decipher which frames go where when you get your pallet delivered to your job site. Anything that's smaller scale gets put on the shelves for our shipping manager, Mike. Everything is labeled so we don't mix up anybody's orders. You got your names, you got your steel, everything is put from this direction, and then Mike on the other side will pull it out, throw it in a box, slap a label on it, ship it out. We take a lot of pride in making sure that our frame stays safe in transportation. So every single one of these boxes has custom cut foam that we put in to protect your header, your track, all your steel. Everything is tight, stapled, taped, and labeled. Make sure that you get it in the same quality that we send it out. So as you can see from the amount of boxes and foam that we have, we go through quite a bit of material, but that's because we like to take care of our product during shipment. Hey, I'm TJ with HD Pocket Doors, foreman around here. If you like any of the content that we've shown you today, or you want to learn more about our production facilities and how we get the best product for your pocket doors out to you, like, subscribe to our channel, follow us, head to the website, give us a call. We're always around, waiting for your phone calls or your emails. We have a lot more content coming up in the future, and as you can see, we're busy around here, and I'm sure we can get you on some custom projects pretty quick.